everybody. Sorry you caught me there. I was taking a photo for our Instagram page. Welcome to California Bountiful. I'm your host, Tracy Sellers. You know, we get to travel across California and find some pretty unique farms, like this one right up I-80 here in Vacaville. But we recently found one in the Bay Area that is one of the most unique ones, and it could be the farm of the future. In Silicon Valley, everybody and everything seems to be high-tech. So why shouldn't their farms be as well? Well, with that in mind, welcome to Ecopia Farms. Located in the heart of the high-tech South Bay, it is the newest venture in innovative urban farming. Microgreens grown under LED lights. It's farming utilizing the latest technology, which isn't surprising given the fact that the two owners are a former pioneer in the Silicon Valley and a rocket scientist. In their previous jobs, both worked with satellites that mapped the world's natural resources, and both realized something that would help them in eventually developing Ecopia Farms.
Well, it's a long story. I've been into technology and science, and I've always been curious of things, and I come to recognize that the resources of the earth are finite. What do you think, Sam?
That's beautiful.
And so, yeah, you know, we could do something like that.
When I was in the satellite business at Lockheed, we studied the earth a lot. And one of the areas that we studied a lot was the earth resources. We began to realize how limited the land, the usable land for agriculture is, and the usable water that's available on this earth.
So now, in just over 3,000 square feet of warehouse space, the Ecopia staff say they can produce the equivalent of what 15 acres of traditional farmland can, while using 3% of the amount of water of a conventional outdoor farm and no more energy than an office building of similar size. And this is how it works. Inside the futuristic-looking farm, the temperature is a comfortable 72 degrees with no humidity. The microgreens are stacked on huge shelving units and planted in shallow bins of soil that are a custom blend enriched with an organic natural supplement. The greens then get a small amount of water, and the result, brightly colored produce with intense flavors. But above the plants is where the real magic happens. LED panels glow in a brilliant fuchsia color, giving the whole farm a real sci-fi and futuristic feel that the plants love and even the Jetsons might appreciate.
You know, we don't run our lights just constantly, right? We don't try and change nature, right? Even though we, obviously by using, you know, LEDs versus sun, we are changing nature, but giving the plant the wavelengths it's looking for.
Ecopia Farms now grows 70 produce items, with microgreens making up 60% of the business. Approximately 40 pounds of lettuce are harvested daily, along with 250 clamshell containers of microgreens per week. And because of the small amount of water used, the flavor is extremely concentrated and intense. But getting chefs of the Bay Area to buy into these unusual products grown in an even more unusual location, well, that took a little convincing.
Before we say anything, we let them taste it. And once they taste it, they'll say, oh my God, how do you grow this?
The motto here is simple: taste it and they will come. Work for you, that is. Or at least that was the case for Chef Stephen Beaumier, a San Francisco chef that was introduced to the products a few years ago. He was so taken by the produce at Ecopia that he left his job in the kitchen for a job on the farm.
And we opened this case, and it was these beautiful little heirloom lettuces, all laid out in a row, all different textures, all different colors. And I was just blown away, and I was like, wow, what is this? You know, where do I get more of this, and when can I get it?
So Stephen's going to take us through, this is kind of a tasting basically that you would show chefs.
Yeah.
And you're going to show me. So what's one of your favorites, or what's one that I have to try?
Okay, so, well, with that preface, I would definitely have to say the lemon balm.
The lemon balm.
Yeah, lemon balm. So it's got a lot of different uses. Really popular in you know, alternative medicine. Use it fresh hot tea, like a tisanes or whatnot.
Oh my!
And it's It's versatile. It tastes like Fruit Loops cereal
It does.
from 1989.
Yes. So, Chef, how fun is this for you?
It's really fun. This is an extremely unique environment and position. It's a lot of fun. We've got a Ruby Streaks mustard, and then we have one that we call wasabi.
This one?
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh, we've got to try that. Just one little, maybe we'll just do one leaf.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Okay,
just
that's
go
the
for it.
spirit.
Yeah, that's the best part of the job.
How often do you come out here and just kind of taste things?
Every day.
Do you really? Just to make sure. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh my.
Yep.
Oh
There's
wow.
the wasabi at the
It's
end.
coming. Okay. Oh my. We're gonna need a little water. Oh boy. In addition to wowing me with the spicy, exotic, and amazingly potent microgreens, Stephen, now the culinary director of the farm, and his fellow Ecopia co-workers are wowing chefs across the Bay Area with their unusual products.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, good morning.
I brought you some samples.
All right.
So some new things that maybe you haven't seen. You were looking at the porridge sprouts.
This just makes me so excited. Just want to make some salad, for your nice lunch.
At restaurants all across the Bay Area and the South Bay, chefs continue to be impressed by the intense flavor of the microgreens and the compatibility with the other produce they get from local farmers. Former co-workers and longtime friends in the culinary world, Stephen knew his fellow chef Daniel Gomez would savor the ability to work with such products.
Hey, Chef, how's it going?
Hey Steve, how are you?
Doing well. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Brought some
What'd you
goodies
bring
for
me?
you.
It's great because for me, one of the things that I really like to do is showcase interesting farmers and interesting products, especially stuff that you just can't get anywhere else.
In addition to exciting the culinary world, Ecopia is now getting into the retail market. People can buy salads online or at various farmers markets across the Bay Area. And for the two owners, both of whom have family ties to agriculture, discovering new high-tech ways to farm may have always been part of the master plan for their lives, even if they didn't realize it at the time.
My dad wanted me to go to college, and he insisted that I go to college. And so I said, okay, I'll go to college. And he says, by the way, I want you to take agriculture, farming. I said, oh no, I'm not. If I'm going to go to college, I want to get away from the farm as far as possible. So guess what? I went into space. He says he's probably looking up from heaven now, saying, "Well, you finally wised up."